Such an aggressive horn for such a little car. All right, you guys, so today we have an adventure for you. Okay, you may not remember a thing called the Lamo the Land Yacht. Some of you might remember that thing. Okay, it's a really cool limo we built. Well, about a year ago, we decided to test it against an RV, and so that's the biggest vehicle we own. Well, today, we're gonna test the smallest vehicle we have. And no, it's not Deja Blue. Or the Power Wheel. Power Wheel. No, it's Mini Louise, and it's right behind you. Take a look. Bow, bow, bow. We're gonna make a beautiful, beautiful montage. Make Louisa look superb. Now, I didn't name my 1973 Morris Mini Clubman Mini Louise, the last owner did. So I don't know if it's customary when you adopt something, if you change the name or not. You guys let me know in the comments. Should we change the name or leave this Mini Louise? Now, we got big plans for Mini Louisa. We're gonna paint it. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna do all the things to make it cool, but for now, this thing runs and drives. We're gonna show you guys all of its capabilities today, okay? By taking it up a hill that I already know Lamo the Land Yacht will go up. Now, I have no idea if Mini Louisa will do it or not, but we about to find out.
It's gonna make it up.
It's gonna make it. Okay.
Colton might have to push it, but it's gonna make
Yeah,
it.
Colton might have to take Deja Blue and push it, but you know, we'll one way or another, we're gonna drag this car up there. But anyway, so the plan is everywhere that it's white, it's gonna end up being blue. Can't imagine why. Top's gonna be black. We're gonna fix all the lights. We can fix the suspension. I mean, just a few odds and ends. The blinkers, I broke that off with my knee. It needs a choke cable, a few odds and ends. But other than that, this thing runs and drives absolutely amazing. I even take my kids to school in it. We're gonna drive to the top of Eastern Canyon.
We're going all the way.
Might as well, it's not pro rig. The Mini, developed as AD015, is a small two-door, four-seat car produced by the British Motor Companies, BMC, and its successors from 1959 until 2000. Minus a brief hiatus, original Minis were built for 4 decades and sold during 5, from the last year of the 1950s into the last year of the 20th century, over a single generation, as fastbacks, estates, and convertibles. The 1959 Morris Mini Minor was the first one ever built. Manufacturers were located in the United Kingdom, British Motor Corporation, British Leyland from 1968 to 1986. After 1986, the Rover Group took over until 2000. The original Mini is considered an icon of the 1960s. British pop culture, its space-saving transverse engine and front-wheel drive layout, allowing 80% of the area of the car's floor plan to be used for passengers and luggage, influenced a generation of car makers. In 1999, the Mini was voted the second most influential car of the 20th century. The front-wheel drive transverse engine layout were used in many other Super Mini-style car designs. The distinctive two-door car was designed for BMC by Sir Alec Isigonis. It was manufactured at the Longbridge plant in Birmingham, England. The performance versions of the Mini Cooper and Cooper S were successful as both race and rally cars, winning the Monte Carlo Rally in 1964, 1965, and 1967. BMW acquired the Rover Group, formerly British Leyland, in 1994 and sold the greater part of it in 2000, but retained the rights to build cars using the Mini name. Retrospectively, the car is known as the Classic Mini to distinguish it from the modern BMW influenced Mini family of vehicles produced since 2000. Alright, so we've got to run a Maverick before we can go and really test the old Mini Clubman. We're gonna go get fueled up and we're headed up the mountain. Sort of up the mountain, but up where the Lamo conquered a hill. Let's go. So, one of the cool features this Morris Mini has is a locking gas cap, because you don't want anybody stealing your 4.5 gallons of gas out of your car. So make sure and lock that up. I think I'm joking. Come check this tank out. Let's get into the trunk. Okay. There's our fuel tank right there. That is so big. Oh, look at that. We're about full. 0.98 gallons. Let's just give her a gallon.
0.1.
Oh,
1.215.
he's spilling. All right, we went ahead and topped her off. We put 1.215 gallons in her. Premium 91 grade. See right there? Back in the olden days when you used to get $5 worth of gas and that to fill you up. We're back to those good old days. I don't understand when I drive this, everybody looks at me funny. The cool thing about the Mini Clubman is it is 52 inches tall and has an overall length of like 105 inches. Has an 80-inch wheelbase. That's huge. And it seats 4 very, very comfortably. See, we got a back seat, but we're headed up the road. I don't even know what mountain we're going to, but this is where the Lamo conquered. And then we tried to get our Cavalier to go up it. The Cavalier wouldn't make it, but we're gonna go give the Mini a try.
This is a lot steeper than I remember.
I don't want to hurt her. Hold on, Betsy. Easy. Whoa. Oh, yeah. You see that? That's a boulder. Louisa's a real true. Look how big that rock was. Look at that. That is huge. Dirty. Deja Blue ain't got nothing on this. Lamo, the land yacht, made it up this. But that was the biggest vehicle we owned. The smallest vehicle we owned. Let's do this.
How do I get out of here? We're already hit rock bottom.
Right, set. It's such stiff suspension, this tire's almost off the ground.
With a curb weight of 1,258 pounds, Mini Louisa ain't going nowhere. All I gotta say is this Mini Clubman is not an off-road vehicle. This is so dumb. But luckily, Austin can come up here and push me out.
Yeah.
It's going, it's going!
I got the shifter!
Can we say he broke the shifter? Is this something on our car?
I couldn't get her to go into reverse because we were sitting on the shifter. Okay, so this hill, perfect. No, that's a seat spring. This hill is ideal for Chevy Cavaliers and for land yacht limos. No thank you on the Minis. Should we see if the Jeep will go up it? You know what, I'll go grab the Jeep.
I bet you can't do it backwards. Easy.
He did that like it was nothing. He did it like he was going backwards.
You did that like you were going backwards or something.
I gotta go back down it. Well, that wasn't so bad. But this is definitely not a hill built for a Mini Clubman. So let's get back to the shop. I want to show you guys a little bit more about the Mini. That thing is too fun. It's definitely not an off-road vehicle, but you know what Deja Blue is? We just had a little bit of fun while we were here. So we'll head back. Let's go take a look at what's under the hood. I think there's a couple of squirrels. We'll talk to you guys a little bit more about this cool car. And then tomorrow we got a little event with Industrial Injection that we're gonna go down and check out. And our friends Paul and Michelle, pretty sure they're gonna be there in Merlin's Old School Garage. So it should be kind of fun. We're taking you guys with us. Ooh, Louisa almost didn't want to start. A little flooded.
So what?
It's carbureted, so we were on a little bit of an angle. All right, let's get this little car back to the shop where it belongs, on a highway. Look, the horn works. Such an aggressive horn for such a little car. We should put those train horns on. Yeah. Put a horn blaster on?
Yeah. No one would expect it.
Just like that, we're back. Safe and sound in the Mini. All right, so I'd like to show you guys under the hood. Believe it or not, this is a 4-cylinder, and I have no idea how many cc's it is. I think it's 1,024 cc, but I'm not for sure. Ooh, there's an 848, 970, 997, 998, 1071, 1098, and a 1275 A-Series i4. All right, so I have absolutely no idea what size engine this is. All I know is that it feels like it's got like 12 squirrels in it. The sideways radiator sits over here. It's got a mechanically driven off of the engine fan. It's got a engine driven fan, runs all the cooling. This thing runs hot. Can't imagine why, because there's no flow past the radiator, but whatever. That's the way it was designed in England. That's pretty much it under the hood. We already showed you the trunk earlier. Shot's really, really nice. Got it. Our Mini wouldn't be complete without a super clean set of 12-inch tires. Look at those bad boys. And that right there is pretty much everything that you need to know about the Morris Mini Leyland Clubman, straight from England, super awesome Mini Cooper. That's all we got for tonight. We're headed down to see our friends at Industrial Injection tomorrow down at their event. I believe it's called Diesels in the Mountain. It is tomorrow. We're coming to a truck meet. We didn't have a truck spring, so we brought the Mini. Get in! Our good friends over at Industrial Injection putting on a show down here in Ridgefield, Utah at the fairgrounds. They said, hey, bring down your diesel truck that's real big and lifted and has a lot of power. And I was like, well, I don't have one of those. So we brought the next best thing and we drove the Mini down. So we're gonna go enter into the truck show. Our buddy Paul's down here, Merlin's here. I'm pretty sure a bunch of other people are here, but I just don't know who because we're in line with the trucks trying to get in. Once we're in, we'll show you guys some more. But come hang out with us. It's gonna be a good day. All right, so we made it into the show. There's a show and shine. There is a name to the show, but I don't want to butcher it, so I have no idea what it's called. But Industrial Injection is awesome. So if you guys ever need anything from them, hit them up. They've got parts, they've got pieces, they've got full builds. They're super, super awesome guys. We just came down to support them. Our friends Paul and Michelle from Fab Rats, they're here selling merch. So we're gonna go hang out with them a little bit, but we're just checking out all the trucks in the car show, and we're checking out the semis. Because I feel like there may be a K100 in our near future for the old hillbilly. He'd be so happy if we got a semi. But we're getting to the point where, you know, we could probably benefit from one of those. Do some hauling. Anyway, they've got a dyno down here. They've got sand drags. They've got poles. They've got all sorts of stuff. But we're just kind of walking around and hanging out. Yeah, that's what we call a cab over Pete. Looking good. Our buddy Paul is gonna go do the sand drags. Well, he's not. Merlin's going to because Paul can't drive because he has a broken arm. Weird. So let's go see how he does. All right, so Merlin is gonna be racing Steve Darnell. This is gonna be good. But Paul's truck is on its last leg, so I mean, I'm not gonna be shocked if he loses, but it'll still be cool. Merlin will hold it wide. He's crazy.
I don't even think they went on a test run over there.
Ooh, it's Battle of the Drivers.
Merlin's gonna take it.
All I gotta say is Merlin better beat Steve or I'm never gonna let him live this down. I have faith in Merlin. Yeah,
They got the bird.
he still got it. He couldn't catch traction.
They're still going.
Yeah, they're gonna go around the track.
Are they really?
Probably. Oh no, he turned around. So not bad for a piece together stock motor that Merlin built last minute. So you did good. Hey, Merlin, we're proud of you.
You should be, Robbie, because all you ever do is destroy cars.
I know.
There was no fenders dented in the running of this car.
No paint was harmed while racing, and no arms were broke today.
Yeah, no arms were broke today.
So yeah.
On behalf of Robbie Layton,
Yeah,
Audubon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Every single track car.
Hey Merlin. Hey, try not to lose.
We're gonna try to put old Will in his place.
Okay, good. Now this is the super fast truck.
This is the OG 95 junker truck.
Hey,
The interweb was like covered with this truck in the 90s.
well, I think it looks awesome. So we're just proud of you, okay?
Hey, we're gonna bring it back to race again, not like you when you take it out.
And just let it die. Put it in the pasture. Let it rot. All right, we came to Diesel's in the Mountain. We conquered. We did what we need to do, and now we're headed back to the shop to figure out what else we got to do. All right, so yesterday was Diesel's in the Mountain down in Richfield. We had a ton of fun with industrial injection. Paul, Merlin, everybody down there. They had Diesel's in the Mountain. We're gonna have minis in the mountains. So we drove it to Richfield. We drove it up a big trail. Now we're gonna drive it up the mountains, see how little Louisa does. So I don't know if you can hear that or not, but Mini Louisa is not happy. He's gurgling a lot. Pretty dang hot. So we made it about a mile up the canyon. And you know what we realized? Mini just isn't an off-road vehicle. So that's the end of the road for the Mini. Hope you guys like it. Love this little car. Can't wait to make it cooler. But it's not a current project. It's gonna be something that we work on in the future, so don't worry. All right, so as always, we appreciate you. If you enjoyed this video, go check out this one.